Hello, thank you for joining me here at Educator L's Learning Lounge. My name is Lynn. I am a special education teacher. I teach 4th through 8th grade at a rural school in Missouri. I am just inviting you along for a week in my life with my special ed students. Thank you so much for coming. If you are new here, thanks for checking me out. If you are returning, thanks so much for coming back. Remember to like, comment, subscribe so that I know you're here, and just to be able to, if you have any questions, you can ask them. And if you have any comments so that I know what you're looking for or what you'd like to hear more about, just let me know. Thanks. Good morning. It is Monday. We are doing 5 days this week. We're doing a snow makeup day from Friday. So usually we are off on Mondays, but this was, of course, a slated snow makeup day. So Friday we did not have school. Now, all last week we had AMI. Monday we made up for last Wednesday. And then on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we had AMI days, and then Friday we just had a regular snow day, and we're making it up today. So some of the teachers, the elementary, did not send stuff home for AMI on Friday, so we just went ahead and are doing our Monday today. So kids are back in school. The kids need to be getting their work done. A lot of them did not get AMI work done. I know. Shocker. So today, with it being special ed, we are just letting them do a makeup day. That way, if they didn't get something done, if they have questions about it or need help reading it or doing the writing, we're here to do that with them. So far, a lot of my kids did get some stuff done, and they just didn't get everything done. They need that little extra time. So that's what we're giving them today, is that little extra time so that they can get things done. And some of them were done with everything and were able to work on iReady. So it just depends on what they got done at home, really depends on how their day goes today. So today I am going through and doing another check to see who has what done. I have a list of names on the board. I have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 students who have some sort of missing assignment for me. And so it's really not bad out of the number of students I have, so yay. And of course, most of those who have something missing have multiple missing, so they're going to have to work pretty hard to get everything done. And those students also, by looking at what the other teachers have filled out, are missing in their school or in their classrooms as well. So it is what it is, and hopefully we get everything done. So today I'm just going through and doing, like I said, just the checking of everybody's name. So let me show you what I use and then what the school has. So let me turn you around here. So this right here is my one for Monday. So I went ahead and covered up my names, and so you can see what I've done. So there is a column for the yes or no if they got it done, which of course I don't put a no in yet because the 28th is the last day they have to turn everything in. And then I put a grade next to it so that I also would have my grade part done. So there's that. Then this is what it looks like when the other teachers put everything in. So we just have to mark yes or no for attendance, and this shows whether or not they got full attendance, or if they only get half their work done, they'll get a half-day attendance, or if they don't get enough done, then they will have no for attendance for the AMI days. So we have one spreadsheet for each day, and at the bottom you can see there are tabs for 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. So that's what I'm working on today. Good morning. Today is Tuesday. We have a busy day ahead. I already had some kids come in and take a pretest for geometry for first hour. It's only 8:14 and they're already done. So we start at 7:55, but it was a pretest, so we didn't expect them to know anything. So they just tried their best. So that's all they can do. I have all their assignments on the board ready to go for what they're supposed to do today. I like to just give them a list so that they don't have to keep asking, what do I do next? What do I do next? What do I do next? So I have it listed out on the board so that they know exactly what they're supposed to do next. That way they don't have to ask me. So hopefully today will go well. I still give them time to work on their AMI work. If they get done with what I have for them, they will have another picture prompt to do today. And then for reading, we're going to do a Kahoot as well as for math. So just getting stuff done, and hopefully they will do what they need to do. My 8th graders are going to use their ELA time. I'm going to give them 10 minutes to work on their picture prompt, and then after that we're going to study for their Missouri Constitution test, which will be next week. It'll be next Tuesday, so they have to pass that. So we want to go ahead and study with them and make sure that they understand, okay, do I know the information already? Do I not know the information already? Just so that they can see, okay, either I really, really need to study, or I'm doing okay, but I still need to study a little bit. So hopefully everything goes well today, and hopefully I can catch up with you later. Well, today is Friday, and let me tell you, I have had a week. So, on Wednesday, I had a student who had such a meltdown that I had to clear the room. There were 9 other students in the room at the time, and so I actually had to clear the room, and she was yelling, screaming. She ended up pushing some things, trying to tear some things up, and it was so loud that our superintendent's office is right next door to my classroom, and he came over to check on me because he could hear her. So he looked through the window. He saw that I had it all under control. Even though she was yelling and screaming, I had everything under control. So he kind of gave me a, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm good. And he went on. So that was my Wednesday. Then yesterday, Thursday, I had a student who was in here for ISS all day long, and he got no work done, but he sat there quietly. And then he told me that his computer was about to die. It actually ended up lasting like an hour and a half longer. So whatever. And I said, well, as soon as that dies, then you'll need to do work on paper. So he did have some work that he needed to do that was not on the computer. So he did that. Of course, I continually had to keep going through our Securely that we use and close out the games he was playing or the music he was on. He has found out a way to work around the blocks that we have put on the computer. So I can't really block it. All I can do is close it every time I see it. So I literally had to have my screen up side by side on the IEP that I was working on and his screen so that I could see exactly what he was doing when he was doing it. So yes, that was a day. So today I started my day with an IEP meeting. It went really well. We talked to the guardian on the phone because we can do phone ones. This guardian happens to be older, so it's easier for her to just do it over the phone than to have to come into the school, which is fine. Not a big deal. We can do that. So everything was great with her student, and the IEP went smoothly. The teacher came in and helped us with it, and then she had to leave a little bit early to go to her class because, of course, we do it during their plan time. So unfortunately, the teachers miss their plan time, which I hate that. But I do try to, of course, we schedule the meetings out. Well, I have a bunch of meetings that I have like 1 week in April where it's like almost like 6 IEPs are going to be due. We can't do that. It's just not going to work for the schedules. So it's also right around map testing time. So we can't do that. It's not going to work. So I am going to, so we're trying to kind of schedule them a little bit in March, and that way we don't have to worry about it being so close to testing time, so we can get those done and taken care of. Well, thanks for joining me this week. Today is Saturday, and it was a very busy week this week, as I mentioned. So thanks for joining me. I know I didn't talk a whole lot. It's just more showing stuff just because I didn't have very much time to talk because of the things that occurred this week. And that's just the way it is in special ed. You never know what's going to happen. And so it was a good week all in all. I know it seemed like it was crazy from the things that I said that happened, but everything turned out pretty good. So, thanks so much again for following along. If it's your first time, remember, go ahead and subscribe, and make sure if you're returning, just like, comment, let me know what you want to see. Do you have any questions? What kind of content do you want to see? Do you have questions about special education, rural small town teaching in middle school? I'm happy to help. Thanks again for joining me here at Educator L's Learning Lounge, and I hope you had a great week.